Here's how to make Oreos from scratch exactly at home.
Exactly. A bit odd you would need a disclaimer as long as an apartment lease if it's exact.
Made glyphosate, a synthetic herbicide that we're gonna spray on the wheat, the soy, the corn, and even the cacao.
These guys expect you to not do the math, but per usual, I will. Based on stricter EU standards, the amount of double-stuffed Oreos a guy my size would have to have is roughly 19,000 cookies, or 1 Lamar Odom and 2 Kanye Wests in Kardashian units. Also not for toxicity to hit the bare minimum ADI, which is about 100 times lower than tested toxicity threshold. So if I want to be really certain, around 1.9 million Oreos, the weight of a full Roman cavalry legion made of only Lamar Odoms and Kanye Wests. Not in a lifetime, daily, every day. Hot start.
Now to make our Oreo cream, we're gonna crush some soybeans, wash the mash with hexane, a petroleum-derived solvent.
Ooh, hexane, used in some seed oil processing, and one of the boogeymen for the anti-seed oil crowd. Cause, to be fair, it sounds scary. But, did you know if you account for all living things that ever lived on Earth, humans, animals, dinosaurs, every sip of water you have ever had was at some point piss? What? Now you believe in the process of evaporation? Does that mean you're drinking piss? Well, by this guy's logic, yes. But no, the same phase change that makes your water not piss is what makes the hexane go away. Of course, there may be some residue left, but I'll do the math. Now, unfortunately, it turns out there is no lab testing that shows any amount of hexane residue in Oreo. But to humor him, if Oreos had the max amount allowed based on EU standards, I'd still have to have 417 Oreos a day for the ADI, which means around 40,000 Oreos for tested chronic toxicity thresholds, about the weight of around 1,000 silicone implants in those units every day, with made-up amounts of hexane at the literal limit. But of course, it's just a funny video, because everyone knows a good joke is one you have to explain. Oh, what's that? It's not mirroring the exact process? Huh.
Put it all together and that's Oreo. Let me know, would you eat this crap?
Of course, not the way you made it, because clearly you are not a food scientist. We all know, I assume, that Oreos are not a health food. But is it because of how the vanilla flavoring is made, or the fact that they have the calorie density of enriched uranium? Yet replacing the seed oil with butter in these is not going to turn them into a strawberry. Enjoy in moderation.